What's up, guys? Come on in and join me for your core work. Let's take it straight down. So we have 5 exercises, 40 reps, 2 rounds through. Okay, we're starting off with lowers and a frog tuck. So in your laying position, hands are just by your side, point the toes, lower and pull the heels in. Halfway. Let's go 20.
The cats want food. The cats want food.
Let's go 8 more. Billy?
Yeah.
There's some boiled eggs in the fridge. Mash them up and put it with the hard food for them. 2. 1 more. Lower the legs down and take a little breather. We have leg raises with a hip hop. So, again, just 40 reps. Our last 2 weeks on this program look slightly different, so I have adjusted some of our, I've mixed it around so that our work sets flow into each other. So mobility is going to be on our lower body day, so it makes sense for you to jump from mobility into the lower body and then boxing straight to the core. So on our conditioning days, we have the Pilates, then the conditioning, boxing and core after. So we're not having separate glute workouts now. It will be combined with the lower body work. So if you're following along there, it just makes it slightly more manageable to do it in that way. Okay, let's go for our leg raises. 40 reps there. Legs together and pop. Keep going. Halfway. Let's go 10 more. Last 3. 1. And drop the feet down. Well done, well done. Okay, we have reverse crunches. So just get your 40, have a little rest before we move on. We're into our 3rd exercise, and then we only have 1 more round to run through. So these session times are going on a little bit longer, but it's not because we're doing more work, it's because we're resting between. So I think before we were kind of jumping from one to the other. So don't be put off by them 40 reps because we were doing a similar amount in those shorter sessions. We had shorter rest times. We have to progressively overload our body somehow. So for now, this is what we're going to do. And it won't always look the same. So we're not always going to have high repetitions. We will mix it up as well. Bring your hands up. Elbows can be facing forward just so you can tap the knees and reverse it back and tap. Ten more. Four, 3, 2, 1. Oh, release, release, release. Okay. All right, we're going to be in our bear position and we're going to reach for our toes. We're going to lift our feet one by one, touching the toes. So we all know that bear position. It's one of our favourites. So take a second there before we jump in. And for those of you who do know me, you will know I do get asked a lot about my diet, and to be honest with you, if anyone was to follow my diet, they would be humongous. I don't eat clean all the time, or even a lot of the time these days. For the past couple of years, my diet has not been good at all. I do train hard, and obviously I should be looking to maximise my my training results through diet, which everyone should. My goals have never been about fat loss or anything like that. For this program, it was about strength, and I wanted to deliver these sessions to you guys so that you can build on your knowledge and so that you can do things that maybe you didn't think about, or just progress forward for yourself. It wasn't about, I don't have any sort of personal physique goals for myself. I've done all that, I've competed, I've done what I wanted to do, but obviously as your coach, I should be showing you what's possible, and I do want to do that for you. So I will be fixing up my diet, I will be eating clean, just so you guys know what you can achieve through not only these exercises but with your diet as well. So I do mention it in my bio that you need to combine the nutrition with your exercise to get the best results. I'm not a nutritionist, but I know how to plan. If you put as much effort into planning your meals as you do your workout schedule and your training schedule, you will have very good results. So I will set the example leading forward from here, and yeah, you can see what is achievable naturally, because Instagram and all these other fitness models and things that you see like that online, it's not real, and half of them are on drugs. So this is what you need to realize when you're looking to achieve certain goals. A lot of them are not actually physically possible without certain enhancements. So over here we keep it real, and we will try to keep on track with a good diet, good balanced diet that is maintainable for the general population, so that you can see what you can actually achieve without doing anything crazy. Okay, let's lift up into that bear position and tap. One more, and drop it down. Give me a second, I'm just going to pause because I have got food on. Okay, the obsession of my life. All right, let's lay it down. He's done it himself now. Okay, lay it all the way down. So, if you have a diet, what will I say, like a regular, or maybe a childlike diet. I don't know how to say, but if you eat things like pizza, chicken nuggets, chips, cake, pastries, all these sorts of things, and then you change your diet, you are going to have a big shift in your body, in the way it looks, in the way you feel, and just overall it's going to be a lot better for your health. So you can try to make small changes, or you can just cut out, because when you eat them sort of things you crave it more, and that's the problem, and that's the cycle that you get into. So for me personally, cutting it out is not that big. You just have to have a lot of self-control and discipline, and just the ability to say no is basically what it comes down to, and not giving into those cravings, because you know when you do, it becomes moreish. If you eat that one bit of chocolate, you want another bit. If you eat one piece of cake, you end up eating the whole thing, then you go out and get another one. So it's a cycle you don't really want to be in. So if you're trying to get away from that, try and start by looking for healthy swaps, or just cutting down if you're able to sustain that for yourself. So I have said before, you shouldn't cut things out of your diet, and you should make space for them. But if you know you have an addictive personality and you are likely to overeat or end up binging on those foods, then maybe it's not such a good idea. So you have to always think of, you know your own habits, you know yourself better than anyone else does. So just try and find a middle ground that works for you, so you're not going overboard one way or the other way, which is the hard part, is finding that balance in the middle. So I don't know how to tell you to get there. I don't know how, I can't tell you what to do. I can't help you with that. You have to want it. If you like cooking, try different recipes, try different things. If you have a sweet tooth, you can make really nice cakes with sweet potatoes. I don't know if you look on TikTok and stuff like that, they do have a lot of people uploading stuff on there that you can get inspiration from. There is a nice dessert with dark chocolate. It's quite high calorie, it is healthy, but again, that one's quite moreish. If I make that, I'll eat the whole thing. So it's dark chocolate just with soft cheese, and then you put it in the fridge and it goes kind of hard. But yeah, you have a bit of that and you want more and more and more. So, and it is high calorie. Like some of these healthy swaps as well. If you're eating nuts, walnuts, again, quite high calorie. You can only eat a few of them, almonds. So sometimes you can be eating healthy, but you're overeating. It's the calories. And you see that a lot as well. So let's go wipers again and we'll work it back. Let's go 20. 12, 11, 10, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, in our bear position. I will try and get the boxing footwork uploaded to you today as well, guys. Yeah, unfortunately, we did have a little incident with the charger and it went on fire, so that kind of put a spanner in the works. It's always something. So, I'm gonna try and get back on top for next week. And it's our final 2 weeks of the programme. We're almost halfway through. Tuck the toes under and lift. Three, 2, 1, and drop it down. Reverse crunches. Okay. Just 40, and then we have 2 final exercises and we are done. So my energy might dip up and down as we move forward now. So most of you know I am carb heavy. I don't go crazy with protein, but I might do that now. I will be now. So switch the cake for protein, and yeah, you'll be good to go. All right, reverse crunches. Don't take any diet advice from me. I did get advice from a nutritional advisor. I have had plans in the past which I've stuck to and they do work. So yeah, I will revert back to that. I mean, sometimes it's the fact of you have the knowledge, but do you want it? That's what it is. If you don't want it badly enough, for me, if I'm not working towards something, or if it's not getting me anywhere, like if I don't have a reason, there's no reason for me, because I'm not so fixated on looking a certain way because I've been through all of the sizes, so it's not about that for me anymore. But if it is for you, and you don't have that knowledge, it is beneficial for you to go and see a nutritional advisor. But don't get so, if you've got an addictive personality, or if you're very is it compulsive, is that the right word? Or you just get fixated, then you can take it too far. Too much of a good thing, again, is not good. Like I've said before, you build up too much muscles, you stiff up, that's not good. If you start to diet and you get really skinny, again, not good. You can mess with your hormones and things like that. And I've been to all sides of the spectrum, and now I'm kind of in the middle. So I don't want to, I'm hoping, obviously I've been there, I've done that. So I'm a bit more clued up about it now than I was as a beginner. But just know yourself. And don't take it too far. So I used to be obsessive with my diet and my exercise. Now it's just exercise. Let's go 20. One, and drop it down. We have leg raises with the pop if you can add it in, if not, don't worry. And then we have our lowers with our frog tucks, and then we are done. Let me know how you're getting on in these sessions, guys. Are you finding it easy? Are you struggling? Drop me a comment. Let me know. Because I want to know are you seeing that progress for yourself? Are you feeling stronger? You must notice a difference by now. Because we're doing more repetitions now, because we've built up enough strength to do that through the program. So if you have been following along, I'm hoping that you're able for what we're doing here. And you are, seeing that progress for yourself. Let me know so I can have a better idea of how to program with that in mind for you as well. Okay, hands down by your sides. Just 40. Because we won't all make progress in the same way. Some people can get more work in when they do it in a way that they have set timings to do things in. They end up getting a lot more repetitions in that way rather than the counting. So they don't have to focus on anything else. Sometimes it can seem a lot. So already you've set yourself a mental block there. And it takes time to push through that. So there are different approaches that you can take and still get the same amount of work in. So please do let me know how you're getting on. Four more. 2, 1. Drop it down. Okay. You might feel a little bit of tension in your neck. That is perfectly normal. We will have a little stretch out after. Okay, let's get this final one done. Leg lowers and frog tucks. Are we ready? Head down if you can. Ten more. Last one, and float the feet down. And just hold it there, guys, for a second. Lengthen through the legs, lengthen through the arms. And remember, if you're following the lower body, core strength and working the hip flexors as well are 2 components that we do need to get that pistol squat. So these are going to help us with that too. Pull all the way down. Just there. And over to the other side. And roll it over onto your front. And just drop it down there. Hands outside the chest. Push up. Release. The glutes don't tense up here. Drop it down. And again, lift up one more time. Push back. And just coming into a kneeling position. Head down to one side. Just there. Down to the other side. Roll it round, just round the front. And we are done, guys. Well done, well done. Okay, so I'm going to try and get the boxing up to you later on today, just footwork drills. Conditioning, we will leave until Tuesday, and it's going to be a slightly different setup, but we are working on getting them up there for you so they're there. Okay, take care, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.